ill-advised. This is awfully.
You're gonna ask questions. Can you film?
No, I'm gonna ask questions. She should be over here with the cameras.
Aaron's not the press.
I don't get the
What do you mean? Press is behind the camera.
Audio's rolling. Is camera rolling?
Run.
Welcome to the official campaign announcement of the 2024 Aiden Allen Sadboi Super Show presidential race. This is a press release. The press is going to be here to ask us some questions. My vice president is currently, I think he needs to change his diaper.
What would you say is making you feel positive these days?
These days, I'm seeing a rejection of Fauciism. I'm seeing a rejection of the vaccine fascism and the idea that we need to take care of one another. I don't need to get the vaccine if I don't want to. And if my neighbor, who has muscular dystrophy and he's going to die because I gave him COVID-19, he can go fuck himself, frankly. Stop. Are we getting this? Is that picking up on camera?
Yeah.
You have a statement? You have a statement you'd like to make? I'd like to invite my vice president, my vice president to make a statement on what makes him happy.
I'll be fielding questions. I think that we have the real estate market right where we want it.
And Mr. Allen, what is the first thing you thought about this morning?
Hardwick, the VP.
No,
now.
not you.
What's that drug that we have out of like baby adrenaline? Life serum. Life serum is the first thing. Adrenochrome. That's the first thing I thought about this morning was adrenochrome.
What's the first thing on your to-do list?
On my to-do list?
For like when you're president, not
For
today.
when we're president?
What's
Not
the
like
first thing on
this
your
evening.
to-do list?
So I'm trying to pass the Rat House Act. So it's similar to the Patriot Act. Instead of the TSA and security cameras and shit, we will have these little robot things that go underneath your bed. And if you go too fast in traffic, they zap your prostate. Next question.
I don't do anything unless the Senate split 50-50. So I'm just going to shake a lot of hands, basically.
Even split! But it's not between the Democrats and the Republicans. It's between the Green Party and the board of directors at the Disney Corporation. Ow! Fuck! First thing I'm gonna do when I'm president, genocide the mosquitoes. Fuck the bats.
Who were your celebrity crushes growing up?
Bush Sr.
Uma Thurman, dressed like Bush Sr.
We're recording this in Cuba. You'd think they'd have less fucking bugs here.
Would you rather spend an evening inside, curled up with a sitcom in a busty broad, or out on the town with the boys, drinking at hipster bars and cupping each other's pugs?
So it really depends. I'm a man who likes balance. I intend on spending some nights inside the Oval Office drafting legislation to get rid of speed limits, and I intend on spending some nights out. I intend on spending some nights outside with Paul Pelosi, if he remembers to return my phone calls.
What's your favorite book?
Favorite book? Crime and Punishment.
What is your happiest memory with your mom?
Jesus Christ. Bay of Pigs. Next question.
Challenger. I'm familiar.
Arab Spring. Watching our stock prices go up. Unless you would count the time I spent on a yacht with Justice Clarence Thomas, I don't really have friends. And I think a word Clarence Thomas would use to define me is fertile.
Who did you admire as a child?
Fucking bugs!
You knocked
Knocked
a
out a
screw
nail.
out of the fucking structure. Put it back.
Who did I admire as a child?
Infrastructure. Talk about infrastructure.
Infrastructure.
We'll go to infrastructure.
Can you tell me something most
Where
people...
would we be without our immigrant workers? See? If climate change was a real thing, there would not be rain. This would be snow and sleet. Don't believe don't believe those liberal scientists. It's all just a ploy to sell you Bud Light.
Do you have a person you can share your deepest secret?
I think that speaks for itself. Next question. That whole Boston Marathon bombing thing was really blown out of proportion. I don't think I deserved the flack that I got.
When was the last time you were surprised?
When it started raining during my campaign announcement. Next question.
March is Women's History Month. Who is the living women you admire the most?
Is Ruth Bader Ginsburg still alive?
Nancy Reagan.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Huh? 3 wishes. Paul Pelosi answers my call. Spice Girls reunion tour. When the fuck is the McRib coming back? That's not a wish, that's more of a question. If you're looking for your first furry presidential candidate, look to Joseph Robinette Biden. Do not look here. You're trying to get a shot of Duncan real quick? Get a shot of Duncan before this whole thing's over.
No, we should lie about how many people attended.
The crowd's mostly dispersed because of the rain, but Duncan is here.
Duncan's a real one.
She's not vaping. She just breathes hot.
It's cold.
It's cold out. Thanks for coming to my presidential campaign announcement. A vote for Alan is a vote wasted. Thank you. How do I shut this off?